In the last part, you saw a guy who calls young Jin his descendant. He reaches out to him and says happy birthday. After that, we are shown the second scene where young Jin's eyes open. He is in his room and he is drenched in sweat. He asks his descendant, why is it so hot? And he starts looking for his mobile. As soon as he sees his mobile, he sees a lot of notifications. Young Jin gets scared and says, what is the time? The time is 11:22. He gets scared and starts looking for his clothes. He picks up his clothes and says, I am very late today. When did I sleep last night? And he remembers what happened last night, where he lost his hand. And he looks at his hand and says, it's okay. And he remembers what happened last night, where he met Jia. And then young Jin gets a call from the homeroom teacher. And after seeing him, young Jin gets scared. And now we are shown the next scene of young Jin's school, where there is a statue of an athlete. Young Jin starts going inside next to it. Now we are shown where some people are working. One guy says, who unplugged the plug? And the other guy says, who will play with him? Now we are shown young Jin, who is drenched in sweat, because he came running from home to school non-stop. After coming in through the gate, young Jin says, has Jia come to school today? And we are shown young Jin, who is walking in the corridor. And he is seen from the window of the classroom, where some people say, what is there for lunch today? And the other guy says, we will eat whatever we get. And then two girls pass by young Jin. And they talk about Jia. One girl says, why is Jia acting like this today? And the other girl says, who knows? After hearing these two girls, young Jin says, they are very annoying people. And he is seen inside the classroom, where Jia is talking to two guys, who were asking for tarot reading. But Jia refuses. After seeing Jia, young Jin says, is this a complete story? And remembering the past, young Jin says, should I go and ask him about the past? And then behind young Jin, his friends say, looks like someone brought him here at lunchtime. He broke the rule. And the other friend says, yes, he broke the rule today. And young Jin looks back in fear. And his friends say, why were you ignoring my messages? You are a careless friend. And young Jin starts cleaning himself. It's not like that. But where were his friends going to die? He says, why was I getting worried for you? Who came late and left his friends and went to see his girlfriend? You are really a bad friend. Young Jin says, it's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. I got late today because last night. And then he looks at the side where Jia is standing. And his friends say, what about tomorrow? Speak further. And his friends say, look at this bastard, who is showing here that he is going to go home. And here he has come to see his girlfriend. And young Jin's friend starts fixing his glasses with his middle finger. Now we see young Jin, who would have been scared to see Jia, and sits down. And young Jin's friend, doing this to young Jin, says, what are you doing here? Oh, so that's the case. You got excited only after making eye contact with him. We are not jealous of you at all. And after saying this, they both start laughing with fun. But young Jin's whole body is lying here. From there, the ring starts coming from below. After seeing young Jin crawling like this, his friend says, this guy turned out to be very pathetic. Now we are shown a classroom scene, where the teacher was teaching the children. But young Jin is shown, who is not interested in studying at all. He says, why don't I remember anything about yesterday? I was seriously injured there yesterday. I know it very well. But after that, I don't remember anything. I was going to die lying on the road there. But how did I get home there? And remembering the face of that ghost, he says, what is happening in this world? If all that had happened to me yesterday, it would have been a dream. After saying this, young Jin starts looking at the bank balance in his mobile. This is the same bank balance that Jia had transferred to me yesterday. If all that was a dream, then what is he still doing with this money? Should I return all this money to Jia? And after a while, he starts putting his mobile in his pocket. What should I do? Why should I return it? Although she is also looking completely fine. Until something bad happens, I will not tell her about this. Now we are shown a scene outside the school, where the statue of that atheist has disappeared from there. Now we are shown an office scene, where the teacher is asking something to young Jin. Young Jin says, there is nothing much here. I just slept late last night. That's why I woke up late this morning. That's why I was late for school. After listening to the teacher, young Jin says, if this is the case, then go straight to the class. Your class has already started. Now young Jin comes out of the teacher's room. He is walking while looking at his mobile. And then a girl says next to young Jin, excuse me. She suddenly appears there. After seeing her, young Jin gets nervous. She says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I heard that you were called to the teacher's office. Young Jin looks at Jia and says, didn't you hear the bell ringing in the class? Go to your class quickly and study well. And he says to Jia, is it your hobby to stalk someone? Can't you act normal? And young Jin looks around to see if there are any people there or not. But there are no students there. Seeing this, young Jin gets scared. And he jumps from the pillar and says, can we go somewhere else and talk, where there are some people, so that I can secure my safety? It's not like I'm scared of you at all, but who knows when you'll be against me and attack me. And Jia says, it's not like that at all. Yesterday it happened because I was possessed by a ghost yesterday. And now young Jin is shown, who is still hiding from the pillar in fear. And Jia starts saying, if I sit here to explain all this, then it's a very long story. Now we are shown that statue, which young Jin has seen. And Jia apologizes to young Jin and says, please forgive me for yesterday. I had hurt you there. That statue is behind Jia. And young Jin says, what is he doing here? This is the same statue that is in front of the school gate. And after listening to young Jin, Jia looks back and sees the same statue there. And Jia says, what is he doing here? This was not here before. And this statue starts running towards them. Seeing this, both of them get scared. And they both start running from there. And young Jin says, what did you do this time? And Jia says, it's not like that at all. I didn't do anything here. Young Jin says, are you pretending to be innocent here? And Jia says, young Jin, I can explain everything to you here. And Jia says, yesterday I was not the one who attacked you. I was in a ghost's position. His name is Sun Gaxi. And young Jin says, close your mouth and run away. And running away, young Jin sees a basketball trolley there. And young Jin quickly goes to that trolley. And he throws that trolley towards that statue, because of which all the balls fall down. But that statue dodges all the balls and jumps from there. Seeing this, young Jin gets scared. And they both start running from there. And that statue is also following them. Young Jin says, let's run away from here quickly. And he sits where everyone is. But Jia is shown. She throws something out of her pocket towards the statue. But that statue reflects all the beans with her finger, because of which all the beans fall on Jia's face. And young Jin pulls Jia and asks, what are you doing there? And he sees the door open in front of him. And he pulls Jia and goes to the other side. And he closes the door there. And after going to the other side of the net, they both start looking at the statue. And the statue also stops looking at them for a while, and starts going back from there. Young Jin thinks that the statue has given up, and he goes back. But Jia sees in front of her that someone is picking up the flag there. It was the same statue that he was bringing to jump from there. Seeing this statue jumping from there, they both get upset. And then young Jin sees a garbage trolley on her side. Now this statue is shown here, which is making a very iconic movement which is going to land there in a great way. Then young Jin tells Jia to move aside, and he puts the garbage trolley there. And the statue lands in the garbage trolley, because of which the statue jumps and falls down, because of which the garbage of the trolley falls on the statue. After seeing this, they both start closing their noses. And say to run away from here. But the statue gets very angry. And as soon as they are about to run away from there, he comes in front of them and picks up young Jin by the neck. Because of holding that statue, young Jin is very upset. After seeing this, Jia gets very angry. And she starts taking something out of her pocket. That is a bracelet which is made of orchid. After that Jia starts calling that statue, because of which the statue starts looking that way. And then she throws that bracelet on that statue's face, because of which there is a small blast on her face. That statue starts holding her mouth, because of which young Jin gets released from her hand and falls down. Jia quickly goes to young Jin and starts running away from there. As soon as she runs away, Jia asks young Jin if he is fine. Young Jin replies that he is fine till now, and they both run away from there. Now we see the second scene where they both are hiding. And Jia starts doing some ritual which young Jin is watching from behind, because of which young Jin asks Jia if she is smoking. After hearing this question, Jia says that what are you doing? Jia says that she is burning incense. After that Jia takes that incense and starts roaming around young Jin. After which young Jin asks what are you doing? Jia says that she is doing a simple ritual because of which she can remove the negativity around her. After that Jia starts taking out some colorful clothes from her pocket. After which young Jin asks what is in your pocket? Jia says that she is taking out whatever she wants from her pocket. After which young Jin asks what is in your pocket? Whatever she wants from her pocket. After which young Jin asks what is in your pocket? Jia says that she is taking out whatever she wants from her pocket. After which young Jin asks what is in your pocket? Jia says that she is taking out whatever she wants from her pocket. After which young Jin asks what is in your pocket? Ji says that she is taking out whatever she wants from her pocket. After which Young Jin asks what is in your pocket. Ji says that she is taking out whatever she wants from her pocket. Thank you, sayonara. Thank you guys to watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like Ty's video. To watch another part of Shaman's Blade. Bye bye guys.